evening. AI-powered end-to-end automation platform Evolute IQ that helps organizations optimize workflows and reduce operational costs has raised $20 million in an equity and debt round led by Round 2 Capital with participation from Nordia Growth Fund, DCAP Select and PH Ventures. This funding will support Evolute IQ's plan to enhance its AI automation platform and expand operations globally. To elaborate more, joining me now is its co-founder and CEO, Sameet Gupta. Sameet, welcome to Startup Street. This round is a mix of equity and debt, like I just mentioned. Tell us why, and if you could also share the percentage mix. And with this funding round, what is the current valuation of the company, Sameet?
So, first of all, thanks for having me. It's a big event for us. Evolute IQ, we've been around since 2019, and we've been scaling very well. This particular one intentionally is a combination of equity and debt because we have been a very capable firm for the last 4 or 5 years since we started, and our ability to service debt is high, which is very unlikely for an organization our size and in this stage of our careers.
Yeah.
In terms of what is the mix, unfortunately, I'm not at liberty to divulge the valuation, but let me tell you, it's a fairly premium valuation given the current market circumstances as well as where the market is today. And we're very proud of the fact, and it's a validation of all the effort the team members have put together.
All right, Sameet. Like we all know, artificial intelligence has ushered in an unprecedented scale of change across industries globally. Tell us how you're helping enterprises effectively navigate this transformative landscape. How do you help your clients enhance productivity, minimize operational complexity, and accelerate digital transformation?
So, artificial intelligence is not something new. I think it's been around for a very, very long time. For many of us, and if I talk about myself and my founding team of Sanjay, Deepak, Arun, and Naveen, all of us have lived this for the last 20, 25 years of our technology life, right? And what we are seeing today is actually it becoming mainstream. It becoming very, very core to the business. And artificial intelligence is not going to be a program or a project that every organization needs to do. Actually, it is going to become the way of life for every organization out there, whether you're an airline or a manufacturing company or a bank. It is not just the way of the future, but it is a way of existence. It is a way of competing. And so it has to become very, very core to what every single organization is doing. As far as Evolute IQ is concerned, right, I think, our assumption and thesis and philosophy is very, very simple. We look at every organization as an amalgamation of finite processes because, whether you're a bank or you're an airline company, what you're essentially doing is you do a set of things and you create an output, right? And that output is either a ticket or it is a service in terms of KYC or, giving a loan or whatever it is. But what it essentially does is creates an output which a customer receives. Our ability to enhance this output through technology, so you can do it faster, you can give a better customer experience, you can make this entire process more intelligent by enabling the people who are part of the process make key decisions or help them make decisions. That's what Evolute IQ does, right? So give a better experience, get it faster to the market and essentially enhance what the people are doing. And that's something very, very unique, leveraging what we call generative AI, which we have been doing since our inception.
All right, let me now get to the fundraise. With the fresh funds raised, Sameet, you plan to accelerate the expansion of Evolute IQ's intelligent business automation platform globally. What new markets are you eyeing and any new offerings in the pipeline that you can tell us about?
Yeah, so we will leverage this extensively to go after the US market. We already have an office in Menlo Park. We expect to do the same in New York as well. That's from a geographic perspective. Healthcare and insurance for us is ramping up pretty significantly. Those are the 2 areas that we see where the growth is, and those will be the areas we will invest. In terms of the offerings, right? Agentic AI and what we call large action models That's the future, right? It is not just about giving something intelligent back or just having an LLM in the process.
Sure.
The important thing is what happens after that, right? I mean, if I give you intelligence, the ability to act on it is what is important. And I think the biggest differentiator for us as a platform is that we've been able to do that with some of the largest customers out there, a few $100 billion companies, a few Fortune 500, Fortune 200 companies that are out there. So feel very proud of these new offerings we are bringing into the market.
Absolutely. Picking up from what you just mentioned, Samit, you have a customer base across key industries like healthcare, BFS, and insurance. And you've also seen rapid adoption of your EIQ platform across Fortune 500 organizations globally. What is the kind of impact and the efficiency that you've been able to provide your clients with your offerings? Can you share some use cases?
Sure. So, there are multiple use cases, right? And I think one of the newer ones, which is my favorite, is for a $100 billion plus healthcare company in the US, where we are helping them acquire customers, right? And the most important part of doing some of these things is bringing efficiencies. Like if a manual process was done and people use bits and pieces of other technologies to automate parts of the process, we were able to, come in and, bring the entire process down by close to about 40% in terms of time. Okay. So the ability for this particular customer to take, go out there and acquire customers and literally bring cash and revenue back into the company is improved by 30 to 40%, which I think is pretty phenomenal in today's marketplace.
Sure. Very quickly, one final question, if you could answer in 30 seconds. Take us through the current business growth numbers and your revenue model. Also, what is the road to profitability looking like?
So, we've been very prudent and sensible with our capital, right? So, we have been running a positive EBITDA for the past few years, and we'll continue to grow on that. In terms of some of the numbers which make me and my team very, very proud, and, I'm the spokesperson for all of us here, is the fact that, our net retention run rate with customers has been more than 180% for the last few years. And that speaks very well of the kind of product and platform that we've built. We've been scaling the business very, very well. So, our CAGR has been north of 100% the past few years, and the intent is to continue to grow that. So, it's been a fun ride, but, the work has just begun, right?
All right. Thank you so much for joining us on Startup Street. Wish you the very best with all your growth plans, and may the fun ride continue. Thank you so much, Samit, for joining us today.
Really appreciate it.
Well, moving